world is such a colourful and wondrous place, and with every new game Game Freak gives us, we get to see more of the world of Pokemon and its colourful and wondrous places. Do you know what else is colourful and wondrous? That's right, the Pokemon. So today, my friend and I randomized our starter Pokemon. However, we won't get to see them. Instead, we will only know their primary color. Once we have a full team of colorful Pokemon, we're gonna battle. Right, welcome to the channel, Poke Gardener. Are you ready for some colors?
I am.
I see a coin.
Yeah, I kind of take after Luke.
You wanna flip that coin? Heads, I go first. Tails, you go first.
All right, let's hear. It is tails, so I'll flip around. Oh, this is interesting. So the one on the left, kind of a tan color.
Okay.
The one in the middle is kind of like a sea green.
Ooh, sea green.
And then the one on the right is purple.
We do like our purple here, but that sea green does sound interesting. I will say if you do get them on right, you can give it whatever ability you want.
Okay, so we do get a guess on stuff too.
So because it's purple, I'm gonna shoot my guess. Is it Gengar?
No, it is not.
Right, I'll take the purple one with a random ability.
All right, well, it's funny that you mentioned blue and yellow. No, because the one that was kind of 50-50 was the purple one, and that was Toxtricity.
You know what? I'll take a Toxtricity. I'm rapping my own country, my own region, sorry. Oh, wait, it's the
blue one.
Okay, it's low amp form. Damn it. What was the sea green one? Because that's got me curious.
That was a Cyclizar.
Ooh, so glad I dodged that because I cannot evolve that or anything.
And then the tan one was a Keldeo.
Okay, so I lost out on a Keldeo. That's spectacular. Toxtricity's good. I think I know how I can run this.
Toxtricity is amazing.
Exactly. It's like one of the best Gala Pokemon. Don't even at me in the comments. Speaking of which, let me know what your guys is in the comment section down below. Who's your favorite Gala region Pokemon? The first mon on our team is Rock'n'Roll the Toxtricity. Rocking with the moves Boom Burst, Overdrive, Snarl, and Volt Switch. Boom Burst is here because it's into a normal type and have Stab Boom Burst. Overdrive is here to deal with any pesky water types or flying types that may come my way. Snarl, obviously to lower some special attack of Poke Gardener's Pokemon, and Volt Switch is to get the heck out of there if need be. Obviously abilities are randomized, so Rock'n'Roll landing on Effect Spore is actually pretty good, meaning if the Pokemon hits me and it's a physical attack, it can inflict poison, sleep, or paralysis. I also gave Rock'n'Roll the choice specs. Not only does it make him look cooler, it also boosts the damage done by special attack moves. Plus the 359 in my special attack stat, oh yeah, they're gonna hurt. Your starter turn. Oh, okay. Speaking of 50-50s. So on the left, you've got gray. I would say it's more like a cobalt-ish blue, but it looks great.
Ooh, cobalt blue.
Middle one is a 50-50, so which would you like me to pick?
I don't know what colors they are, so I can't pick.
So I'm gonna be cheeky here. I'm also gonna hit beige. And on the right, you've got a nice blue, like almost graphite blue.
I don't think I've ever seen graphite blue before.
Graphite blue is quite nice. Look at an iPhone 16 Pro Max. You'll see graphite blue very nicely.
Considering the fact you said the first one was gray, kind of like a cobalt blue gray, I'm gonna guess that first one is Donphan.
Ooh, would be a good guess, but unfortunately it is not a Donphan. Donphan is actually, I would say, lighter than this.
You know what? You took the 50-50 color on the first round. I'll take the 50-50 color.
Ooh, I have type advantage over you. So
okay.
The one on the left was an Alolan Persian.
Okay.
The one on the right was a Nosepass.
Ooh. Yo, I actually love Nosepass.
But you, my friend, got yourself a Hisuian Electrode.
Oh, you know what? I love Electrode. First up here, we have Boom the Electrode, running the normal gem for a specific move. Basically, he's just going to be a all-around pretty decent special attacker. Got the Neuroforce ability, running Volt Switch, Energy Ball, and Terra Blast with the Fire Terra. Alright, well, I am loaded in, so... Oh, hold on, I didn't do it right.
Did you boot up the same one?
They don't need to know. They don't need to know. Oh yeah, these ones are different.
Cool, so I've seen yours, but you give me mine.
I might get a little hate for the middle coloring, but it is pretty close on the split, so. But I'm gonna go white, white, red.
Ooh. I'm gonna ask a question from one friend to another. In my personal opinion, which would you say is like the best?
Just having the regular abilities or going with the possibility of random?
No, like as an artistic person from one to another, what color would you pick?
Oh, what color would I pick? I'd probably go with the red one.
Cool, I'm going with the second white then.
Yes!
No, I wanted to get your honest opinion because I wanted to like play around and go, yeah, cool, I'm gonna go with the opposite one you told me.
I actually wanted you to have the red one, to be honest.
What was the red one?
Brought on.
You know what? That's not bad. What was the first white one?
Qian Pao.
Ooh, I would have loved that. What did I get?
We need Thomas to do the sad music again.
Come on, hit me with it.
Snover.
You know what? Snover's not bad. I could rock an Abomasnow because I know how to run an Abomasnow. So realistically, Abomasnow will do me some good.
But it's also not snow warning.
That's fine. Getting a random ability, whatever it gives me, I will take. Up next is Fuji, the Abomasnow, rocking with the moves Blizzard, Giga Drain, Earth Power, and Leaf Storm. Wheel must have been really good to me today because Fuji got the heat proof ability. Other than being Bronzor and Bronzong's ability, basically means I take half the damage taken by fire type moves. And being 4 times weak to fire moves, being an ice and grass type, that's pretty nice. In theory, it works like a pseudo-thick That. Probably not going to live a fire type move. That's what the Terra Water is for. Meaning, if I think he's going to use a fire type move on me, I'm going to pull an unexpected card and terrestrialize into a water type to resist it. Also, I have the eject button. So if things get dicey, we outski. I'm going to strike you with the middle one. You got orange. Then you got blue on the right. And on the left, I want to say you got brown.
Okay, you're jumping the order around, which means there's got to be something good on the screen that you didn't want to tell me.
Could be. Maybe there is. Maybe there isn't. You never know.
I'm going to take a shot in the dark. I can't think of anything that would be like brownish gray right now, but I'm gonna just take a shot in the dark, say the orange one is like Rotom.
It's not a Rotom, but it is from the same generation.
I can't think of any other Gen 4 orange Pokemon. Give me the blue one.
You got yourself a Cramorant. So the one on the left was a Drillbur, and the orange one was Floatzel.
Oh, I would have much rather had the Floatzel.
You got yourself an orange curry turkey.
Next up, we got Cramorant rocking heavy-duty boots with the Steel Terror, running Volt Absorb. So I'm running him with Defog, Roost, Surf, and Brave Bird. Roost just so that way I can get back some of that HP before I swap him back out for a different mod to handle whatever it is he has on the field. And then Surf and Brave Bird are just kind of good all around moves that I can run. Well, this is something I have never seen before.
The Pokemon itself or the colors? Because I'll be a bit concerned.
The combination of Pokemon, I have not seen this set before.
When we do these randomized videos, yeah, you're gonna see Pokemon on screen that you never thought you'd see on screen together.
Okay, let me rephrase it. In every instance of every time I've seen anyone look at starters randomized, whether it be a Nuzlocke, a Then We Fight video, I've never seen this style of combination together. Or even these 3 specific.
That is good. Hit me with the colors.
First one, we're going to go with a deep red, and then the last 2 are orange.
Ooh. Now, are we talking deep orange, or are we talking this Charizard orange?
The middle one is kind of like a slightly saturated orange.
You know what? I'm gonna take that dark red. That red sounds quite nice.
I'm gonna tell you this, it didn't matter which one you pick.
Okay, so tell me the 2 oranges first, because I have a good feeling about the red.
Well, it wouldn't matter which one you pick anyway, because it's all the same evolutionary line.
Are they all the Charmander family?
It is all Charmander line. I'm not kidding, I'm not kidding.
It's like I said, is it this Charizard? I summoned him. I brought him into existence. Tell me which one you want. You want baby, middle, or large?
Have you ever seen someone with a full evolutionary line on their screen before?
Dude, this is a family outing. And of course I picked the middle child. No one picks the middle child. Shout out to all the middle children out there. You got picked for once. Up next is Tabasco the Charizard, rocking with the moves Flamethrower, Hurricane, Scorching Sands, and Will-O-Wisp. Flamethrower and Hurricane are here for stab, Scorching Sands and Will-O-Wisp are basically both here to deal a burn damage. 328 in speed, hopefully, but Earth Eater? I know Charizard's a flying type. He's not gonna Earthquake you or use an Earth or ground type move. In theory, if he has him on with Smackdown, that will probably stop the flying type, and even if it doesn't, me terrestrializing into a ground type, he'll probably could think, oh, now he's ground type. The flying type is gone. Right, let's see what starters you've got. Okay, don't like the fact that one of those Pokemon is on screen, but you can't go wrong.
Just like last round?
Yeah, just like last round. So on the left, you got yellow. In the middle, you got white. And on the right, you got blue.
Very basic colors.
Indeed, very simple and easy colors.
But I'm gonna take a shot in the dark and say that the yellow one is Pikachu.
That is incorrect. Which one are you picking?
Give me the white one.
Okay, you missed horribly.
No!
So you have a legendary on screen and you had a pseudo legendary on screen.
And I missed both.
Yeah. You went bang down the middle and went for
Okay, knowing that information now, yellow is Zapdos then.
No.
No?
No, it's Chi-Yu.
Oh, I would have said orange for that one, but yeah, no, I see it.
The blue one, do you want to have a guess or should I just rip the band-aid off quick?
Metagross?
No, the other one, Bagon. So you missed a goldfish and a baby dragon.
No,
you got yourself a Frostlass.
I don't think you fully understand how much that hurt because Salamence is my number 3.
Hey, you randomized these.
And you picked which ones you wanted.
Frostlass is still a good mon.
Especially since you just had a full Charmander family show up.
Yes, either way, I can still get hit by an ice move and not do so well.
Custap Berry. And the Custap Berry is great with her because I can run Priority Destiny Bond when he gets low enough, catch him completely off guard with that. He's also going to be one of my hazard types with the Spikes move. Also running Shadow Ball and Icy Wind just for speed control and damage. Alright, I am pulling up the camera. Ooh, you got a shiny on screen.
Ooh, we like shinies.
Now, do you want me to give the shiny color or the original color?
Do both. Because then that way we can determine which one is the shiny. The shinies don't always get utilized in these videos.
I will say that the shiny mon is not the best mon on screen. It all depends on how you run it. First one, normally red, but is now green.
Ooh.
Your middle one is mostly white.
Mostly white.
And your last one is like a brownish gray.
Right, again, that could be stuff like Drillbur, Excadrill. I'm gonna take the red to green because that could be interesting. I'm gonna guess it's one of the Applin lines, specifically Flapple.
There's no way.
Did I get it right?
I think you had a 1 in 4 shot because I know Diplin is yellow for his shiny.
So I immediately got Diplin out the way and Hydrapple because they're yellow. So I'm like, right, that's elimination. It's either Flapple, Applin, or Appleton.
Alright, well, take your Flapple with any ability.
Let's go!
The brownish gray was a Relor.
You know what? That would have been nice.
And in the middle, you had our good friend Cam, Primarina.
You know what? Not too bad. Up next is a familiar face, but with a different coat of paint. It's almost like we're playing with colors in this video. It's Apple-Dactyl, but green. Rocking with the moves Grav Apple, Draco Meteor, Acrobatics, and Protect. Pretty sure that's a previous moveset I've used on Apple-Dactyl. Could be wrong, it's been a while since I've used him. This one has Magic Bounce. And Magic Bounce means if Pokegardener decides to set up anything like hazards, like sticky webs, toxic spikes, or regular spikes, no, Uno reverse card right back at ya. That's now your problem to deal with. Are you ready for your next set?
Yes, I am.
Okay. Yeah, no, yeah, ordinary mons. Good luck with that.
You say ordinary mons?
Ordinary mons, just nothing scary about them. So on the left, you've got red. In the middle, you've got grey. Actually, no. In the middle, you've actually got, I would say, dark grey and then silver for the right one.
Okay, well, the only small red one I can think of would be Applin, but the fact that you're scared makes me think that that might actually be a Groudon instead.
Do you want to take that risk?
I'm gonna guess that it is.
It is not a Groudon. Groudon, but it is a red boy.
Okay, what were the other two colors?
Gray and silver.
I'll take the silver. Silver's got some pretty good Pokemon in it.
Okay, that's not what I wanted you to pick, but you couldn't have gone wrong, because speaking of the Applin line, the red one was actually Diplin.
Oh, Eviolite Diplin!
So that was scary that Flapple and Diplin were in the same round and in the same spot. Also, this is the scariest thing with this video. This is the third Ruin member that has showed up in this video. In the middle was the actual Slug Boy, Wo Chien.
Wo Chien moment!
But you got yourself an Iron Boulder. So when I said, okay, this round does not look good for me,
I will happily take an Iron Boulder. Next we have the Pebble, the Iron Boulder, holding the Life Orb, just more damage out. He has Unseen Fist ability, so if he tries to protect or anything like that, doesn't matter. With him, I'm running Swords Dance, Mighty Cleave, Earthquake, and Close Combat. He is just a speedy physical attacker. He's going to be coming in to hopefully do some late game revenge and late game sweep. Looking at your starters here, you have yellow, tan, and orange.
Okay, so I'm going to avoid orange, because if this is another Charizard, I'm going to laugh. Tan one could be stuff like Slack Off line. The yellow one could be stuff like Pikachu. The orange one, I'm going to take the tan as a guess for it as a Slack Off.
You're wrong. It is not Slack Off. I was trying to mislead you with the yellow, because it was actually a young goose. I was hoping maybe I could bait you with the yellow and you take it.
Was orange a Landorus?
It was not. It was Deoxys Defense.
Okay. I mean, HP stat is bad, but what did I get?
You got a Mankey, so an Annihilate.
Haha, take an Annihilate. Now it's for one of the spooky relatives of the Donkey Kong family. It's Spooky Kong, rocking with the moves Bulk Up, Rest, Drain Punch, and Rage Fist. Bulk Up basically boosts my attack and defense stats. Rest is to get some HP back. And in case I run out of rest, because it's a 5 PP based move, I have Drain Punch, which means I deal damage and I get some health back. Rage Fist, the more and more damage that Spooky Kong takes, the higher the damage output will be. Scrappy is basically an ability that allows me to hit ghost types with normal and fighting type moves. So, for example, Frost Slash is an ice and ghost type. Normally, fighting moves like Drain Punch wouldn't affect it because it's ghost type, but because we have Scrappy, it would treat Frost Slash like an ice type. And Spooky Kong has leftovers, which is another way for me to get healing back on. I'm gonna spin around and let you see your next... Okay. Okay. You've got some good mons. Your left one is white, your middle one is blue, and your right one is purple.
White, blue, and purple? I'm going to guess the purple's Miraidon.
Is that the one you're going to take, or is that just your guess?
That's just my guess.
No, it's not a Miraidon, but I like your thinking.
I'm going to give blue a chance for redemption here.
On the left, you had a Crabominable.
Oh, I'm glad I didn't take that. I do not like him.
On the right, you had a Glimmet, which could have been a Glimora. You got yourself a Lantern.
I love Lantern! Then we have Shucky, the Lantern, holding the leftovers. This is your kind of traditional bulk build for him. Got Pastel Veil, so he can't be poisoned, which is amazing because if he tries to toxic it with toxicity, with toxic spikes, or just any kind of, or just having toxic in general, it won't matter. And then I'm also running Volt Switch and Discharge.
I mean, I have your 6. If you want me to go first for this round, I'll do it. That's funny. That's hilarious. I love that. Cool. So your left one is purple. Your middle one is, I want to say gray. And then your right one is dark gray.
We got purple, gray, and dark gray. I'm going to guess again that the purple one's Miraidon.
It's not a Miraidon, but are you going to take the purple one?
I'll take the dark gray.
Okay, so your middle one was a Salazzle.
Okay.
I was hoping you would pick the purple because it would have been a funny way to end the starter selection. That was a Toxtricity high key form.
Like I said, it could use the same Pokemon, just a different form.
You got a Kilowattrel.
Hey, you know what? I don't mind Kilowattrel. And finally, we have the Great Value Zapdos Kilowattrel, holding the Focus Band. I don't typically run Focus Band, but I think it'd be I think it's kind of funny to run it this time, just to see if I can get it to proc at least once. He's got the Sniper ability, and with running Air Slash Thunderbolt, Volt Switch Terra Blast with the Terra Rock type. So yours is kind of like a light blue that's so light it's almost white.
Ooh, could be Fampy.
Your middle one is purple, and your right one is purple.
I'm gonna guess that the light blue one could either be Azurill or Fampy, but I'm more leaning towards Fampy.
No Don fan in this video.
Damn, no Don fan. You know what? Because I've picked purple already, but no blue, I'm gonna take the blue one.
Okay, that's actually the one that comments might hate on me for.
Okay, so what are the purples?
Far right was a Noibat.
Okay, could have had a Noivern, that would have been nice.
Your middle one was a Cloyster.
Okay, good. I avoided a Cloyster. Let's go.
And the one on the left is Glalie.
Ah, I see. I see.
Yes, he is icy.
Yeah, exactly. See, someone gets it. And the final mon is Mr. Freeze the Glalie, rocking with the moves Spike, Freeze Strike, Crunch, and Ice Beam, with the Strong Jaw ability. What does Strong Jaw do, you may ask? Basically, it boosts the move of biting type attacks, such as Crunch, Bite, Thunder Fang, Fire Fang, Ice Fang, and Psychic Fang. But I've also decided to be really cheeky here and give Mr. Freeze the Focus Sash. So if I'm hit with a Rock, Steel, Fire, or Fighting move, and it's gonna one-shot me, no. You're gonna take me down to 99%. I'm gonna then clap back. Will I kill you? Probably not. But at least I'm not gonna get one shot and I can deal damage and then get out of there. We're gonna build these mons to the best of our abilities and then we're gonna battle.
Yeah!
We got Mr. Freeze on the big screen.
Versus Shuggy.
I can't wait to see how you built your team. Now I'm gonna get some spikes up. I'm gonna be a little bit spiky. Ooh, we take a discharge.
You took that a bit better than I was hoping, to be honest.
Yeah, Glalie kinda thick. Ooh, you eat that.
Yeah, very bulky on Lantern.
As I say, your Lantern ate that up a bit more than I anticipated. Yeah. I'm just gonna play the same move again. Get you down as much as I can.
That is fair. I'm out of here.
You know what? You can take Mr. Freeze out of here. Mr. Freeze set up a layer of spikes. Yeah, I should have gone for another one, but I was like, nah. I need to get you as low as I can, because your Lantern is one of the Pokemon I'm, like, not sure how to deal with.
I didn't make him Cheeto Bird. Because he wasn't Cheeto Bird on your screen, was he?
Yeah. No, he wasn't. He was not Cheeto Bird. He was regular Bird.
Hey, I rolled that ability for him.
I actually hate that, and there goes my spikes. Cool. Yeah, I'm going to have to go into this. Not ideal.
It's a revolving door of Pokemon.
It's literally a revolving door. The pebble. Perfect. Just the Pokemon I was looking for. You dick. Zingy.
Yep, named after one of my friends.
This is gonna hurt. Okay, that did a lot more than I thought. Yeah, let's go for another revolving door. Didn't know we were playing the carousel today.
Spooky Kong. Oh.
Yeah. Ah, going for the spikes. I hate you for that. Do not kill it. Do not kill it. Yeah, that's gonna kill it.
My plan was Custap Destiny Bond.
I should have gone for the bulk up, then Rage Fisted. That is unfortunate. But I have ways of dealing with you.
What? Terra Electric, Terra Water? Why would you go
Thick.
Terra Water? Huh?
Yeah, I'm getting in your head. We're playing the mind games.
I've seen people use eject button like twice in all of the enemy fights I've ever seen.
I'm faster.
That still did some pretty decent damage.
It did. It did a lot of damage. But the thing is Gulp staying in, or are you gonna let Gulp go down?
I'm gonna let Gulp go down. You are so Specs, by the way.
Yeah, I am Specs.
You're
So
staying
glad
in.
you did that. So glad you did that.
I thought you were gonna swap.
Nah, that does a lot. Only being neutral, if anything. Actually, no, that did far more than I thought.
Oh, I outspeed.
Yeah,
What's your base speed on Abomasnow anyway?
I can't even remember.
Appledactyl?
Appledactyl's back. Oh, you're faster!
I am a speedy boy.
I can't even kill this thing.
Do I just finish sweeping with Iron Boulder?
Yeah, because of the speed stat on him. No. Yeah, no, that's it. That's GG.
GG's. I didn't even get to use one of my favorite strats that I built.